In this video, you are going to learn about the most important types of backlinks you should build for your website, as these backlinks will get you the best SEO results and minimize the risk of getting a Google penalty. So let's talk about niche relevant backlinks. So first of all, what are niche relevant backlinks? Niche relevant backlinks are links that come from websites that produce content on similar topics as yours, which helps Google to better understand what's your website about and what keywords to rank it for. The goal is to get links from websites that produce content within the same niche, or at least within the same industry. For example, if you are producing content on gardening or planting, then you would want a backlink from a site that produces content on gardening or planting, or websites that produces content within the agriculture and home gardening industry, as those could naturally mention your topics. But you would want to avoid getting backlinks from sites on finance or investing, cryptocurrency, supply chain, marketing, cars or motorcycle, and etc. As websites producing content around these niches and industries have nothing to do with yours. Therefore, it's essential that most of your backlinks are niche relevant backlinks, as getting links from websites that do not write about your niche could be seen as spammy and odd for Google, which could lead to Google penalty or worse, removing your site from Google search. Once you understand what are niche relevant backlinks, I want to share with you the best practices I use every day to get more backlinks, better results, and most importantly, to not get penalized by Google. With that, here are the 7 niche relevant backlinks best practices that you should follow. The first best practice I have for you is to search for niche relevant websites by the total number of common keywords you share with other websites. In other words, you want to find sites that rank for the same keywords as you. And luckily this is easy to do with SEO tools like SE ranking. Just pop in your domain into SE ranking competitive research tools, select your target location or worldwide, and hit on analyze. Here you will get a high-level overview of the analyzed website, such as the estimated website authority, organic and paid traffic, organic and paid keywords, the backlink profile, and more. So now I go to the competitors report. And here I have a list of hundreds of close competitors based on common ranking keywords. So now with this list, I can launch my link building campaign. Of course, there are other ways to get similar lists, such as typing your keywords into Google and scraping those resources using tools like SEO Quake. The next best practice when building niche relevant backlinks is to focus on sites with minimum organic traffic of 500, preferably 1000 according to your SEO tool. And if you do not have any SEO tool, then you can try SE ranking for 14 days for free using my link in the description. No credit card required. As like this, you can follow me along the way. Building backlinks on sites means you are getting somehow associated with them. Therefore, it's important that you are building backlinks on trusted sites on Google, and organic traffic is a good indication of that. Because building backlinks on the website with no traffic means they are too small. Thus, they won't have any impact on your ranking. Or if they are having a ton of content but no traffic, it means there is something very wrong with the website and you don't want to be associated with it. Another super important best practice for niche relevant backlinks, if you are a local business or you want to generate or improve ranking from a certain location, is to focus on geo-relevant backlinks. Google is looking at the website statistics, such as the ranking keywords, location targeting, and others, and then assess your ranking based on the incoming backlinks and geographic targeting efforts. For example, if the incoming backlink is from a website where 90% of the traffic comes from India, then this link will mostly improve your ranking in India. So, when you are building niche relevant backlinks, you want to ensure you check from which location the website generates the most organic traffic by using your preferred SEO tool. This is especially useful if you are a local business and want to improve your ranking in certain locations, be it a country, region, or even city-specific location. Or if you are doing affiliate marketing on your blog, then certainly you can target more profitable traffic locations such as UK, US, and etc. Or if you are only focusing on one country, then building backlinks from sites that drive traffic mostly from your target location will help you improve your ranking and bring more users from the country. The next best practice is to be aware of anchor text ratio. One of the biggest link building mistakes you can make is to not follow the anchor text ratio and mostly build exact match keyword anchor text. This means the ratio of anchor text you are using whenever you build a niche relevant or any backlink to your page. So you want to use different anchor text every single time you build a backlink to your page. And to get ideas about what target synonym, and long-tail keywords anchor text variant you should build, you can check the page ranking keywords using an SEO tool or your Google Search Console. All these secondary keywords are an excellent idea to diversify your anchor text, because Google's algorithm is excellent at picking up over-optimized anchor text and sending it to a team for manual review, which can easily lead to a penalty or even removing your site from the search. Thus, to minimize the risk, you want to always build a different anchor text to your page. I also recommend you use a backlink checker tool to see the anchor text of a page. By checking this, you always know whether you have over-optimized it or not. For example, this page definitely over-optimized its anchor text. The next niche relevant backlink best practice is to focus on a website authority. However, this doesn't mean that you should build niche relevant backlinks only on the most authoritative websites you find, which is one of the biggest mistakes SEO make during link building. Obviously, the higher the website authority, the bigger impact it has on your ranking. But it's also much harder to get backlink opportunities from big websites. And if you are a smaller website, then you are hurting your chances by focusing on big sharks, because they might not trust you, at least not yet. So here's what you should do. First, look at your estimated website authority. Second, create a range of website authorities you want to outreach. I recommend plus minus 10. Example, if you have 50 domain trust, then your range is between 40 to 60. And lastly, create a list of niche related websites that fits this range. And by focusing only on websites within this range, you have the biggest chance of creating backlinks opportunities and maximizing your SEO results, because you both are on a similar level. Thus, you can bring benefit to each other. On top of that, these websites are much more likely to trust you. So, like this, you want to grow your website authority until you can hang out with the big boys. The next best practice is to always negotiate a do-follow backlink whenever you are doing link building. Here's the thing. According to Google quality guidelines, every guest post, sponsored article, paid link, and others should be labeled as sponsored or no follow in order to not pass the valuable link juice. However, that's a contradictory to link building, because you are doing it to get the link juice or page rank to improve your ranking, right? Therefore, you have to negotiate a do follow link, otherwise there is no point in doing that. But then Google announced they have a way to consider no-follow links as well in certain situations. As stated by Google, when no-follow was introduced, Google would not count any link marked this way as a signal to use within our search algorithms. This has now changed. All link attributes, sponsored, UGC, and no-follow are treated as hints about which links to consider or exclude within search. We'll use these hints along with other signals as a way to better understand how to appropriately analyze and use these links within our system. Why not completely ignore such links, as had been the case with nofollow? Links contain valuable information, and looking at all the links we encounter can also help us better understand unnatural linking patterns. By shifting to a hint model, we no longer lose this important information, while still allowing site owners to indicate that some links shouldn't be given the weight of a first-party endorsement. How do you know when Google decides nofollow is actually do follow and when nofollow is disregarded? Well, you don't. No one knows. That's why until then, your best bet is to always build do-follow backlinks. And the very last and best practice for building niche relevant backlinks is to create content that attract niche relevant links passively. The thing is, link building is pretty resource heavy, demotivating, depressing, hard, painful, and everything else that will push you to stop it. However, by creating content that attracts links passively, you don't have to do any of this. Only rank the content. With that, yeah, some of the best types of content to attract links passively. The first one are statistic posts. These are excellent for attracting high quality, niche relevant backlinks, as those that are writing on similar topics like you need stats to prove their claims. For example, look at my B2B SEO statistic post. It generated over 70 referring domains on autopilot. Trends post. These are other and similar ways to get more high quality, niche relevant backlinks for your website. People are searching for all kinds of trends and references to these. A great example of using trends post for link building is explodingtopics.com. The next one are case studies. Case studies are basically similar to statistic posts, and they are widely used by bloggers and journalists as a point of reference, which means more juicy backlinks. The key with case studies is to be number oriented. A great example of using case studies is contentdistribution.com and holistic SEO. And the last one are free tools. Having free tools on your website is one of the best ways to generate high quality and niche relevant backlinks. And the best thing, you don't need to build it by yourself. Just go to the Code Canyon and plug it into your website. Just look at this free tool page on a small website that generated over 400 referring domains. And of course, there are many more types of content that attract backlinks naturally, such as infographics, ultimate guides, and more. Therefore, I definitely recommend you regularly analyze your competitors' backlink profiles in order to discover what content brings the most backlinks for them and reproduce that but for less competitive keywords. With it all being said, to learn how to get a lot of niche relevant backlinks for your website, then I recommend you to check out my video on link building strategies right here. And also make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. Ciao!